Welcome to the compound. Do you actually feel welcome when I show you this? Does it look very welcoming? Yeah, the landlord, the owner, and the property manager are mad that I'm past my line, which is the front end of that van and the back of that truck. I'm not to exceed that limit, and obviously I'm a good 40 feet out, more or less. Don't think they're very happy about that. The property manager said he was gonna, if it stays like this, he's gonna take off the scrap and bulldoze it into a huge pile. That wouldn't help the scrap dream any, because then everything would be stuck together. Do you ever try and pull the scraps out of like a scrap pile? Like at the scrapyard? No, it gets all smushed into each other. Everything gets tangled and all that, so. Yeah, well. I got about a week to rectify this, which means I have to limit myself to my addiction, driving around looking for stuff. Yeah, it's a change of pace, you know. You go picking around here, then you go driving around, because I don't know, you're not me and I'm not you, so this is just one man's craziness. We're gonna keep it that way. It's just too bad that it's so dang hot, because if it wasn't, I really feel like I could get a lot more done. Well, I'm taking a break right now. I'm making a video. So I got rid of them bowling balls. That was fun. I didn't have a dishwasher to put them in, so basically the bowling balls went free balling. Supposedly there's scrap inside this bag. I don't know. I'm cleaning up a bunch of crumbs off the ground. Did you ever see that TV show Lost? I used to really like that show. It became a metaphor for myself and my family, especially like Dominic and Eileen. Like when we moved out to this area, like the Oceanic flight number 815, and that's the area code, the telephone area code for this area. Felt like we were like, I don't know, lost. Because we didn't totally move out to this area on our own free will. We were kind of like forced out here, so to speak. First of all, I don't have credit. That's copper. I actually found a little piece of copper. So I couldn't buy couldn't purchase a house in my own name. So we got the place we're at from my wife's cousin. We didn't really have any choices because the village of Oak Lawn forced me to have my house torn down, so I was made homeless for 6 months. My family stayed with the in-laws, and I stayed out in the Chicago area because I had a little compound way back then in Blue Island, Illinois, and I had my cars and my trucks there, and I had a little scrap encampment. It was about 2 blocks from the scrapyard, and yeah, I used to sleep there at night mostly, unless it was really late at night. Then I'd park along a Western Avenue in the city, in the Beverly and Mount Greenwood neighborhood, because it's probably the safest place in Chicago to be homeless. Homeless and not on drugs. Never have been on drugs. We're homeless. Yes, a lot of people there are homeless. They got other things going on. But me, yeah, my bitch-ass sister-in-law and a village official got together, and a greedy developer, so it's like 3 people, and they took the property next door to me. They bought that already, and then they had the eye on my property, because what they were going to do was combine the two and make the lots perfectly even, because mine was an odd lot, 30 feet wide, and the neighbor next door, his odd lot was 54 feet wide. So they were going to make it perfectly even and put 2 McMansions on the property, which is what's sitting there now, at about $12,000 per year in real estate taxes on those houses. And my house at the time was $2,800, so it's clearly greed on the part of the village. So anyway, coming out to this place, I've always related to that stupid TV show, Lost. You know, like they're on this flight and then it blows up, or something happens to it. It crash lands, and they land on some island. And the work that I'm doing right now is they had like the Dharma Initiative. This is like the kind of work they'd be doing, like taking big rocks and making them into small rocks and stuff like that. So here, a lot of times I clearly realize I've created my own hell. Of course, I can't just sit around at home. Can't work on your cars at home. Can't do nothing there. I'd end up having the cops called on me. Because I don't know, me and the neighbor don't get along. And I pay good money to be there. Well, you can't do nothing there. You take care of your garden, as you British call it. But there's more to life than mowing a lawn and maintaining your flowers and stuff. Not looking to win some kind of freaking award. Hey, my yard looks better than the hillbillies next door, so. On the one side of me. But on the other side of me, oh my God, it's in Better Homes and Gardens. I mean, if that's what you want to do with your time, that's fine. Hey, those gardening YouTube channels, some of them have millions of subscribers. So I cannot spend my time on my channel knocking any of that. It'd be completely pointless. Still have a few oil filters left. Not many. Well, the heat is like, I know I keep complaining about it, but there's no respite. I mean, I got water. You don't need water, man. I drink water like you wouldn't believe. That jug is filled with water. That jug's got half full. I drank all that. These little bottles have ice. They're frozen. I got a couple more inside the bag. So I'm very well hydrated. Can you feel the heat through the channel? Do you feel welcome when you come here? When I say welcome to the compound, do you actually feel welcome? Do you want to be here? Or you want to skedaddle to another channel? Like, oh my God, this is too much reality.